Hello, this is Lady Bullied, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, this handsome young face is familiar. This is actor Hill Harper, who we know from CSI New York, Limitless, The Good Doctor, and other TV shows and movies. Hill Harper has turned to politics, and he is running for senator from the state of Michigan, replacing the retiring Democratic Senator Debbie Stabenow. This was news within itself that an accomplished, successful actor is retiring from a vocation that he is good at to go into politics. So this was surprising to me, but also I think it's a good thing because at least with Hill Harper, we have the expectation that he will go to Washington, not embarrass himself and the rest of us the way some people have, who shall remain nameless. So yes, it's news within itself that he's running for senator. But the plot thickens when this woman right here comes into the mix. This is Rashida Tlaib. She is a Democratic representative from the 12th Congressional District of Michigan. She is also a Muslim of Palestinian descent. She was censured by the House of Representatives on November 8th of this year. The censure was passed in a bipartisan fashion with 234 votes in favor and 188 against, with 22 Democrats joining Republicans in the vote. She was censured for comments that she made on the Israel-Hamas war. So a censure is just when they get together and decide that they want to embarrass you. You said something they didn't like, and so they want you to know that they didn't approve of it. And so they're going to let the world know you've been censured. They didn't remove her from office. And she basically thumbed her nose at them and said, I will not be silenced. She is a Palestinian. Those are her people in Gaza. What's happening over there is happening to her people. So the least she can do is speak out on their behalf. At least that's how I see it. But Israel has a lot of friends in the United States Congress, in the House of Representatives, and in the Senate. So they are going to stand with Israel on this matter, regardless to what's happening. So because Rashida Tlaib is Palestinian, because she is speaking out, because she's being confrontational, there are people who want to shut her up, and they want her removed from the United States House of Representatives. And that is where Hill Harper comes in. This headline says, Michigan Senate candidate Hill Harper said he was offered $20 million to mount a primary challenge against Representative Rashida Tlaib. Now they really want her out. They want her to shut up. They don't want her to give any alternative narrative other than what they are already saying about what's going on over there. So she says she's not going to be silenced. So they're trying to say, yeah, we're going to silence you because we're going to get you voted out of office. So that's what they're trying to do. Mount a challenge against her so that somebody can beat her so she doesn't get to come back to Congress. And somebody thinks that Hill Harper is the man for the job. And this comes from CNN. Hill Harper, a Democratic candidate for a U.S. Senate seat in Michigan, said a donor offered him $20 million in campaign support if he were to agree to end his Senate bid and instead mount a primary challenge against Representative Rashida Tlaib. In a post on X, the actor turned politician said he rejected the donor's offer. I won't be bossed, bullied, or bought, he wrote. Wow, he's not going to be bossed, bullied, or bought. for $20 million. See, the thing about it is, if he would accept that $20 million, that's what you call being bought and paid for. So anything those people told him to do, he would have to do. Anything they told him to vote for, he would have to vote for it. Anytime they wanted him to go out on CNN and advocate for something, whether he believed in it or not, he would have to do it. So that money might sound easy on the front end, but on the back end, he would pay for that. He basically, if he would take that money, that would be equivalent to selling his soul. Tlaib, the only Palestinian American member of Congress, has faced intense scrutiny in recent weeks over her criticism of the Israeli government's military operations against Hamas. Earlier this month, the House passed a GOP-led resolution to censure Tlaib over her comments. I have to take my hat off, so to speak, to Hill Harper, because what he demonstrates is principle and character. He also shows, as an African American man, that he has those qualities, that he won't jump at the money, because many people would. Many people would jump at the money. And if it was a case of another group of people having to turn on black people or stab black people in the back, I think they would do it. So I think this is a marvelous demonstration of an African American man having character. And it does help that Hill Harper is probably a millionaire already. So he probably has enough money that he doesn't need to be bought off, so somebody else will be controlling his life for the rest of his life. And these are what's called the progressive squad leaders: Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ayanna Pressley, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Cori Bush, and Jamal Bowman. These are the Democrats that the traditional Democrats find most problematic, because they go outside the box. They think outside the box, and they speak outside the box. And in doing so, they have offended a lot of people. So these four have primary challengers next election cycle. Somebody's running against Cori Bush, Jamal Bowman, Summer Lee, and Ilhan Omar. The interesting thing about this so-called squad, and maybe I'm not paying close attention to what's going on in Washington, but I don't know what these people stand for. I just know that their names are in the news all the time, and the Democratic Party is always talking about them pulling the party to the left. But I honestly don't know what they stand for, and I don't know what they're always railing about, except for what's going on in Israel and in Gaza. I really don't know what they stand for. So if somebody really knows what these people stand for, let me know. Because I hear so much talk about them. Oh, they're going to get a challenger. And then this Alexandria Cortez woman, she's always running her mouth. Again, I don't know what these people stand for. So y'all let me know in the comment section what these people stand for, that they are having all of these that people that the media is talking about them all the time, and the Democratic Party is complaining about them all the time, and yet people like me don't know what they really stand for. I get what Rashida Tlaib stands for. She is speaking up for her people, the Palestinians. You have Cori Bush, Summer Lee, Jamal Bowman, and Ayanna Pressley. All, as far as I know, they are African American ADOS or FBA. And I don't know one thing that they're speaking up about for us. So if y'all know, let me know. And I'm hopeful for Hill Harper, but the reality is I don't see anybody getting elected to Congress who's going to have the courage to speak up for Black Americans. Some of us seem to be abandoning the Democratic Party. Well, where will we go? So that's a question too. But let me know what you think. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share the video. And as always, have a great day.